hello. Everything's going to plan. No problems.
Absolutely.
On either end.
Absolutely according to plan. I'm realizing I put my coffee in such a way there's no way to get it without hitting my microphone. So I'm going to have to like lean back and move it all the way to the other side of the table here. Ooh, that's a bad idea. Okay.
I've just got a can of drink because it's 2:30 and I'm allowed. I mean, I'm allowed anyway. I'm an adult. It's fine. But yeah. Hello, people.
What is a can of drink in the United Kingdom? Is that like...
Do you want me to put it on screen and just...
Oh, well, I don't have your screen pulled up. But, I mean, is it like a soda?
Yeah. Can of drink.
Okay.
Drink in a can.
Gotcha.
I think it's pretty Ronseal. It's fine. I'm going to turn you up a little bit because I turned you way down from all the problems that we've had.
Okay,
there haven't been problems.
We're still working on. These are opportunities, Cleo.
Oh, technical opportunities.
Technical opportunities, left, right, and center over here.
I am not at my normal desk because I've had to move it out because I've been painting. Like things have been really busy, so.
Oh, what have you been painting?
I've had to move things out. Walls.
Oh, I love sheep.
Really skateboard. Yep. So normally I have a second desk sort of over that way. Hang on, I'm showing chat that way, and it's not there today. That's where that's my crafting desk. This is just like my normal desk. So, which is why the mouse pad's on the different side now.
Gotcha.
It's also where the cat beds live. Okay. How are you, Joe?
I'm busy. It feels like it's the answer. We got the Vault Hunters series finale in 2.5 hours. No, wait, that can't be right.
Okay, so this is a short one, is what we're saying.
Oh, no. I'm like, wait, that can't be right. No, the math is wrong there. It's 4.5 hours from now.
4.5 hours. Okay.
So I'll do this. I'll have lunch, and then I'll hang out with them. Yes.
With them. Okay. That's fine.
That's fine. That's a reasonable schedule for a person to have, I think.
Yes. That nothing else massive has happened recently, so I don't...
No, I mean, it's not like it's my daughter's birthday this week, and I've got a million people texting me, why am I not invited to your child's birthday party? It's like, no, I just haven't sent the invites out yet because my life is a train wreck. Calm down.
Also, who gets invited to a child's birthday party that has a phone?
Mostly people that my child invited. But, well, I don't want to go into too much into details, but...
No.
Yeah. Basically, like, family, friends, and stuff. Like, my daughter's like, hey, this is what we're doing for my birthday. My dad will send you the details when he has them. And then they're like, well, Joe, Corinne said you were going to send me the details about this party. Where are they? Am I not invited?
Joe, Corinne said you would be a competent parent.
And I'm like, well, okay, I'll have the details for that party in about 36 hours, and then I'll send you them when I send them to everybody else. Calm down. You're getting the same amount of warning as everybody else. Which is
the same amount of energy as I'm giving every other person in my life.
Yeah, Corinne told you 4 months ago this is what we were doing for her birthday. That's still true. I just don't know exactly what time we're meeting there. Let me find out, and then I'll tell you. But in theory, this is the sort of thing that's like an entire evening. So just, if you blocked out the entire evening, you're still good. Like, you were given a save the date for the evening of this. You've done that. Let me tell you.
You have saved the date.
Let me tell you exactly when we're doing stuff when I know. Yeah.
God, expecting me to be functional. Is it a leap year this year?
Well, the problem is I don't have a car. And so, like, I was kind of like, I got to make sure that we can get there. Like, what time can we plausibly get there ourselves was part of it. Mm-hmm. And that was depending on other people who I didn't have answers from. And I had multiple options for ways to get there, but you know, it's like the first person I ask has to get back to me, and then I have to, depending on that, ask a second person. And it's like, well, technically we could take a lift there, but it's stupid expensive, so I don't want to do that, right? You know, like, we will get there no matter what, but like, I don't know precisely when, because it depends on other people's work schedules. And like,
I was only making a joke, Joe. You don't.
No, it's
you don't
fair,
need to
but
explain
I
yourself
legitimately,
to me.
I didn't know. I wasn't trying to like brush people off. I was working on it, and I got back to them.
I know. I'm just like, you don't need to explain yourself to me. It's fine. I get it. I work in the same business you do.
Yeah. Well, and that was the other thing too, is I was also a little bit concerned with overcommitting in terms of the timing, that like, if this ended up being the same day as like a major recording, like for example, the Vault Hunters finale, which fortunately it did not, I was like, we might have to, you know, we might be starting a little bit later, you know. But fortunately,
you know,
it's not the same day.
Food on.
Yeah,
not the same day.
It's like, you know, I know my daughter's birthday is the same day every year, but nothing the Hermits do is.
No. Things are.
Yeah. It's like, people are like, well, it's only money. You know, your kid will remember whether or not you were there. And it's like, yes, but she'll also remember if she had to change schools because I can't afford to stay in this school zone. Like, you know. I
don't think people understand how big a deal those initial sessions are. Or those final sessions are. Yeah. It's just sort of like.
They make or break whether or not you're invited to other things in the future. Moments, yeah, it's like one of those things where it's like, at that point, I might as well just be like, you know what? We're going to go live with my parents out in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, who cares about you?
You'll have fun.
You're smart. You'll get into college either way. Like,
it's another thing you want to hear from your parents. You're smart. You'll figure it out.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Badger is saying that the audio sounds a little rough. Badger, can you tell me specifically, are you listening to me on Cleo's stream or my stream? It's clipping slightly. So I turned it down right after you said it initially. Is it still clipping?
Listen to him on my stream and then well.
Because I need it from this place first. Because
I know, but broken, I'm saying because it might be a different issue.
It's easier to diagnose. I know what the issue is going into your stream. It's that we're routing the Discord through a second device.
Oh, fair enough.
That's the limitations of Bluetooth.
Choo-choo!
Oh, wait, where's my
Thanks, guys. Joe's audio sounds like it's in communication, right? He's just apparently just rounding through a different thing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, go on.
Sorry. Thank you, Glitching Apple VR, for cheering biddies. Hayes Deer has resubscribed for 24 months. Butterfly Girl has resubscribed for 60 months. And McLesley has cheered biddies. Hearts, thank you. See, I can do it I can also do this one, which is stupid. Like the stupid, like, hearts. This is cool. I'm 43. I know what's cool. Fact.
Oh man, Doc was so mad about that the other day.
What was he mad about this time? He's mad at me. I don't know what I did
you're 43.
to him.
Yeah. He's like, I don't want to be the oldest hermit. I will choose to believe that, you know, Cleo and Etho are older than me. And Etho's like, I'm not telling you my age. And Cleo's like, I'm 43. And Doc's like, ah!
Doc needs to accept he's just old. I think Corrales is actually older than him. He's mad at me at the moment because I told him he dug a hole last season.
Oh.
And he couldn't refute it.
Yeah,
he couldn't refute that that's what he did.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
So Doc's mad at me right now. Am I afraid of him? No.
Okay. So Badger never got back to me. Did the adjustment I made fix the clipping issue? Are we still clipping? Let me know if I'm clipping on my stream or not, Badger. Okay. So with what's on my screen right now, I was talking to Cleo last night about what I wanted to do. And then I started working on a proof of concept. And I kind of did a lot of it. Just when I was like,
oh, did you just finish it? Is that what you
I
did?
did not finish it, but I made way more progress than I thought I was going to.
I'm gonna.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna just look at.
So this is using an application that I haven't used since Corinne wasn't born. I haven't used this application for 10 years for any sort of animation. And so I was like, I should know how to do this. This will be fine. But let me just get in there. Okay. So
he did not, in fact, know how to do this.
No, I actually am way better at it than I thought I was going to be. So let me know when you're ready, Cleo, when you can see it.
I can see it. I've got you up.
Okay.
Knowing what this is for, this is funny to me.
Yeah. So you can't tell because the placeholder ball is partially transparent or whatever. But at the beginning, it's got like where the Pokeball rotates in. I'm gonna have an Ender Pearl.
Yeah. Oh, sweet, sweet. Joe sounds like he's talking. We know, like Joe's audio issues aren't going away right now. He's on a different setup.
Yeah.
It's fine. But nothing we can do about it right now. So.
Yeah. And Badger says, Joe, you need to turn Cleo down because now they're louder than you. I've done that since before Cleo yelled hi.
Is only a year older than Cleo. Womp, womp. Hey, Badger.
Okay. Yeah, this is... So part of why we're on this experimental setup today is because this animation software only runs on my Mac. And also, I kind of wanted to test OBS and my mic and all this other stuff on the Mac in case there's any sort of electrical power issues or anything during the Vault Hunters finale. I want to be able to record. So I've got a portable XLR interface that powers off the laptop. In this case, I'm running Discord through my phone, which we wouldn't actually use for the recording because we'd be using in-game voice chat. But yeah. Okay, everybody says it's much better now. Hey, Rex. Good morning. So in theory, this is kind of a tech check because this is the new laptop, so I've never recorded or streamed from it anything that like the public saw. Like I did a test recording, and that seemed fine, but that doesn't necessarily mean that we worked out everything.
Yeah. The kinks are working their way out.
Yeah.
It's nice to have a chill stream to watch while I'm poorly. Everyone is sick right now. Everyone. Like, every hermit I've spoken to has been sick, apart from Joe, actually.
Yeah, I mean, well, you got to keep in mind, I'm constantly exposed to a low grade of children because through my kids' elementary school.
Yeah, and you've also got, like, chronic conditions as well, so
yeah, like
that counts.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that stuff was really acting up over the winter break. I didn't really want to talk about it at the time because it was like completely wrecking me, and that's just depressing. But yeah, there were like 10 days. That's one of the reasons that like a bunch of my Hermitcraft 9 stuff didn't get out. But like I went back to one of the medications I was on earlier. That
just throw it out in the middle of the season. Yeah, this is a decked out run.
Well, I mean, that's actually like what I'm like, I might be able to get my final episode out before the 3rd. I'm gonna skip a bunch of the episodes between decked out round 7 because I don't have I don't have round 8 published. I don't have the TCG Island. I don't have Bingo. I've got all of these like things just sitting there in the hopper, like ready to be edited, and I've got the final HHH tour, and then I've got the finale, and I'm like, I might just skip to the finale and try and get that out on like the 2nd.
Stuff on my other computer, which I never got out because I changed computers, and then plugging in the other computer is just like a lot of effort, and then I have to edit as well, and my brain was just like, it's your holiday. You're streaming, that's work.
Yeah. Joju says, have you tried running Vault Hunters on this Mac? Mine can't handle full screen vanilla Minecraft. Well, Vault Hunters has, if you set up performance mods like Sodium, you're going to get some improvements over vanilla Minecraft. I've ran it on my M1 MacBook fine, and well enough for me to play, not necessarily well enough for me to record. This one though is M3, so it's like 2 generations later, and even if my recording quality ends up not being great, if I'm there for the event to be funny in other people's videos rather than seeming like I flaked, that's the real thing. Is like, if I look at it and I'm like, you know what, this footage didn't turn out great, I'll just do a few clips and call it a day. Whatever. That's better than missing an event. You know? If I'm playing at 10 frames a second, I'm still there.
I have like 7 hours of footage that I need to go through and I haven't started editing yet. And then I'm thinking, I don't think my video is going to be more than 15 minutes.
Oh, are you talking about sort of like, the other thing?
The other thing, yeah.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, so...
You know, I get it.
Oh my gosh, Cleo, I don't know if you saw... like, we had all agreed, like, hey, if nothing goes wrong on Tuesday, or on the recording day, we'll announce it the next day. And Impulse was like,
I was there for that part.
Everybody's fine, nobody had any problems, right? We can announce today. And then nobody announces it. And then I'm like, okay, so does somebody want to announce it first so we can all retweet it or whatever? Dead silence, basically. And I'm just like, okay.
Nobody wants to go first with that.
Yeah, nobody wants to go first. And I'm like, fine, I'm going to post it on my LinkedIn. So nobody has to be...
You're going to be mad at me about it.
And nobody's going to have to be self-conscious about going first. So I posted on my LinkedIn, 50 impressions, no reposts for an hour before eventually Cubfans like, okay, fine, I'll post it on Twitter. And so the best part, though, is, so immediately as soon as Cub posted on Twitter, like, you know, 1,500 reposts. It's like, yeah, obviously. Great job, Microsoft. Amazing social network there. Yeah, so, but yeah, my Discord, though, as soon as it was announced on LinkedIn, I started posting all of my stuff about my upcoming Patreon launch. Because it's like my Patreon server is going to have the same seed as the Hermitcraft server. And, you know, I couldn't announce the dates or anything for that until the date for this had been announced. So all that stuff starts going live, and people are like, oh, that's so weird. Joe's acting like it's public knowledge when the thing is... you know, I'm just sitting there, it's been posted. You know, if they haven't seen it, that's not my fault.
You should be following, like, honestly, most of our announcements go out through Joe on LinkedIn, like,
that's really...
first. The fact that nobody realizes this is silly.
False Symmetry says...
Joe is de facto leader, so...
Not really, but I'm... So here's the thing, though, is, like, you know, in D&D, how, like, there's, like, the one character that's just like, I'm just gonna kick in the door. I'm not that guy that's like, I kick in every door and then we get blown up. But if we have spent 10 minutes talking about whether or not to go through the door, then I will kick in the door. I will give everybody else the opportunity to open the door. But I am not going to stand here. I'm here to play a game. Like, let's go, you know? False says, honestly, I had a good laugh when your LinkedIn popped up. Thank you, False. I'm glad.
It was great. It was great. I'm not going to lie. You did great. You can come and join us.
Yeah, we're in the group hangout. We always let hermits hop in. Wells popped in the other day when you weren't here, Cleo. We were talking about D&D for a while. I'm sorry you missed it. You had fun. Really
nice.
Yeah.
I would have had fun. It was just that my camera didn't work.
Yeah, which is kind of important.
However, I've got a new camera now. I haven't needed it because I tried the old one and it works now, and I don't know why.
Yeah. Well, now you have a fallback, though. Having fallbacks and testing the fallbacks is super important.
Yes.
That's why, like I said, I'm streaming this animation software from my laptop today, because I want to make sure that in a pinch, I can stream and record from this laptop. If you don't test something like that, like, for example, one of the things I was going to test today also was I wasn't going to use it for the stream, but I was testing it before the stream. My cellular, like, hockey puck Wi-Fi bridge or whatever. I was like, because if the power goes out, you know, my router won't necessarily have power, or the power might be out at the switch upstream from me, right? So it's like I should have a cellular fallback ready too. And I was having trouble getting it to connect to this computer, so I'm gonna have to troubleshoot that later. But, like, you know, it's good to test all this stuff out. And hey, it looks like I got a few tips rolling in. Let me see who those are from, real quick. It looks like 5 from Mr. Hardluck. who says, tips are welcome via paypal.me/Joe Hills and YouTube Super Chat. Apparently, I forgot to tell everyone that. Thank you, Mr. Hardluck.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Thank you, McLesley, for the biddies. Red Steel Eagles resubscribed for 34 months. Paleo has cheered biddies. Glitching Apple has subscribed. Welcome to the Horde. If you look to your left and to your right, you'll see there are no exits. Lost Cult Game cheered biddies. And Mini Cheese Mouse tipped 23.62, which I'm assuming is about $25. Mm-hmm. Oh, and Mr. Hardluck tipped $5 for my favorite of Joe's hermit friends. Yay! Yay! I'm a favorite of something. Just your friends, though.
Mm-hmm.
It makes a difference.
Oh, I'm realizing.
Thank you very much.
I don't even have the YouTube chat open. I thought I did, but apparently it wasn't. Sorry, YouTube chat.
Also, false. You have at least another 3 days to get that video done. Be like me. Just slack all the time.
Well, the problem is there's so much footage. Like, I seriously, I went to the library yesterday the entire time my kid was at school. I dropped her off at school, kept walking until I got to the library, sat there and went through all of the footage from the first recording session.
Hunters. Sorry, folks.
And plus a bunch of Vault Hunters stuff. Yeah, I got a Vault Hunters episode out, and I did like a rough review of like, hey, I was like, I've got too much good footage from just the first like 2 or 3 hour recording session to make one episode.
2 or 3 hours is just me ripping on Doc.
Oh, see, I was in a I ended up collabing with Corrales a lot, and I'm sorry, but Corrales is too funny to take 3 hours of it and turn it into 15 minutes. Like, I'm just like, okay, yeah. So basically, the first half of well, I didn't spend the whole 3 hours with Corrales, but like I spent like an hour or so with Corrales, and I'm like, this is its own episode. This is palling around with Corrales. This is going to be its own thing. And then I go hang out with Doc in his village or whatever. And that's going to be the episode 2, I think. Because there were a bunch of people over there, so more collab opportunities. Yeah. Okay.
Thanks, guys. I needed that. So I guess I can pencil in release Hermitcraft into the calendar.
Yep.
On the 3rd.
Yep.
You know, as a reminder that I should do that, because I'm definitely going to forget. McLesley cheered cow biddies and says, can't wait to watch the ribbing.
Yeah.
Honestly, I thought I was being quite mild, but Doc then tweeted about the fact that I'm now on his hit list.
Oh, no.
It's like, oh, no, something that won't affect me in any way, because Doc definitely carries through on his threats. Mm-hmm. Doc's definitely very scary to me.
Also, thank you to Mini Cheese Mouse for the 30. He says, glad to see a stream. I'm going to rotate the camera another 30 degrees angular. Do-do-do-do.
I was like I thought I was just having a friendly bit of banter.
Yeah. Just a friendly bit of banter, mocking the person relentlessly for 30 minutes.
Look, if he didn't want to be mocked, he shouldn't have teamed up with me, is all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. Aww. Hey, Canna Russia tips 5 and says, for my favorite of Cleo's hermit friends. Yay.
Oh, you see?
See, I made it.
You made it. You're someone's favorite or something. Yay. I know what is first on my watch list. He called me the ultimate. He called me feisty, and I'm like,
wow.
Are you new here? You yeah, that's kind of my thing.
Boy, that Cleo sure is feisty. Oh.
That's pretty much what it was. And he was like, she's on my hit list. And I'm like, what? I didn't do anything. He's just being sensitive, I think.
Dev says, have you ever thought about an episode X.5, like have extra interactions rather than focusing on progress? I think tying the episodes to progress is the mistake. I think, like it makes more sense if I have an episode full of fun interactions with Corrales, that episode's just palling around with Corrales. And maybe some stuff gets done, but the episode isn't about progress. It's about palling around. So I put that in the title. Everyone has reasonable expectations, and we move on. Trying to be like, oh, well, my house didn't get finished, so I need to put this Corrales stuff in a side thing. It's,
were we supposed to build in the first session?
Oh, no, I
don't
didn't.
think I did.
Also, oh man, I had an idea for a starter house. I was going to build this whole water tower thing, but then I was brainstorming with Mumbo and Jem, and they're really good at Minecraft. And so we figured out a 1x1x1 house made of trapdoors. I look like Oscar the Grouch. Yeah, so I'm very excited about that. I was just like, all of my builds this year should be things I can pop out the bottom of so you can't see my legs and I just puppet. Like,
I hate that puppet so much.
oh,
I want you to know that.
It's so fun. Yeah. Well, somebody was like, "Oh, you should just replace it with something like, like one of those angels that's just covered in eyes." And I'm like, "I think that would upset Cleo even worse, so I'm not gonna do that." I saw the line and chose not to walk across it, Cleo. I've stayed at puppet.
I appreciate that you are aware that there is a line.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's progress. It's only taken 10 years, Joe.
Yeah.
No, Joe, don't do it. Oh, you can't say that, False. Now it makes me want to go, do it, Joe. Do it. Do it.
Well, the thing is, I've already got like a skin. I've already got skin variants I'm working on based on the current puppet skin, and so that I don't want to go I don't want to go redo all that work with a different skin. You know.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah. Okay. So. Okay. I'm going to create a creative world in Minecraft with, I guess, super flat, customize, remove layer, remove layer, remove layer. If you start with a world with no blocks in it, can you place a first block in the sky?
Are you false?
I don't
think so.
Okay. So what I'll do is I'll make a layer of sand. Can I do that? Is there a way to add a layer now that I've removed them all?
I can't see what you're doing on your screen, Joe, just so you know.
Yeah, that's probably fair. Okay. So I'm experimenting with this OBS setup. Also, like the window capture works completely differently over here now. So we're going to duplicate this layer. Copy, paste. Okay, and then...
Glad for the Wednesday morning stream. It's the thing that gets you through hump day. Yay!
Properties.
I love that Cleo's relationship to Joe is purely dictated by how many people are actively antagonizing him at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, that's true. I will defend Joe if there's too many people. But if there's no one, then it's me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Joe thrives with a certain level of antagonism, and Cleo wants to ensure that I get it.
I want to ensure that Joe thrives. Let's just leave that statement there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, I don't think I can capture the Minecraft window using this mechanism.
Macaulay has resubscribed for 35 months. Says happy subiversary. Thank you.
Application Java. Oh, hey, there it is.
Oh, there it is.
I'm learning.
Da, 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 da.
Oh, this is bad. Okay.
So many things in this world are bad,
yeah,
Joe.
a lot of things about this are not good. Okay, apparently the way I was doing this is wrong.
I'm shocked by this statement.
I know. I'm certain you are. Okay, let me go full screen with OBS before I try this next thing. So we're gonna call this one macOS Screen Capture 2 Minecraft, and this is gonna get stupid because it's gonna default to that.
Kish says it's been a while since I've seen that smile icon anyway. It's the same, but I buy stickers for like the budget. These stickers are only going to be available for another week, so another month. So then I'll have to figure out my own style, which is it was just doable. I can figure out how to do this.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure, like 90%.
Cleo's smart. It's doable.
Cleo's smart. Yeah, sure. That's a thing.
Okay. Fly
Mini
Woods.
Cheese Mouse cheered biddies. Thank you. Sorry.
No, we're just both getting supported at once. It's fine.
Yay!
Yay! Thank you to Flywoods for tipping 281 Philippine pesos. That comes out to about 10 US abacus beads. So we're going to rotate the camera 10 degrees. Flywood says, I love that puppet so much. So excited to see this trapdoor puppet stage starter house. It's
Look, no one
I haven't
loves
built
the Juppet. You don't have to pretend.
Here's the thing: is I haven't actually built it yet because I still have to figure out where I can build safely. I thought we were gonna mark that in the world so I could just wander around, but apparently Pearl made a map for people to edit, and so I can't do it organically now, so I kind of just don't want to. I'm like, I've lost the motivation to build my 5 trapdoor starter house. Like,
oh, you can come and build in my village to start with.
Okay, that's good because I accidentally like, so that was where we did our mining stuff. And
what, in my baby village, in the baby village along spawn?
Well, you hadn't claimed that village yet, so we had already used that.
I've already stolen the stuff that you left behind.
Yeah. So that's the thing, is like I already know where it is and I logged out there. So
yeah, no, that's mine now. I like, everybody was claiming stuff and I was just like, I need a mountain. And then it was just sort of like, this is close to spawn. Boom. I'm taking the village too.
Yeah, no, that's smart. So yeah, I might what I might do is I might put my little trapdoor house between your village and spawn. So it's like, oh wow, Cleo said I could set up anywhere in here, but you know what? I don't really want to be in her village. Let me just go to the border, step 1 block past it. Here we go.
I think the border's a river, I think.
Well, I might get a river view then.
Fair enough. You can't stay there though. You can just live there for a bit, but not stay there.
I'm eventually. So the thing is, because what I want to build in the long term has a huge footprint, like, because I really wanted to take advantage of the Bobby mod, like long distance rendering this season, to like do this build that would have this big landscape around it. And so, like, I would be filling in details of the landscape throughout the season. Everybody's like, well, try to build as close together as possible. Cool, I'm on board for that, but I feel like it's unfair for me to claim that much space before everybody else has a chance to fill in. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So, yeah, I'm, because it's, the thing I'm building to scale is about 1 kilometer from the point of interest nearest the road to the back of it. And so that's 1,000 blocks.
I'm not surprised.
So, yeah. But it's also a place that I can visit in real life. It's a public place that I can, like, have fan meetups at and stuff. And it'd be really cool to be, so I'm excited about it.
Okay, well, that seems fair.
Yeah.
Sapphic Whimsy tipped $10, says these are the only streams of yours I managed to catch and it's always a blast. And Nox Lullaby is resubscribed for 25 months. Hi to you. Woo. Did I thank Mini Cheese Mouse for the 300 biddies? I think I did, but thanks. But thank you still. And thank everybody. You all get hearts if you're watching or donating or, doing any of the stuff. Follows helps. I'm just saying, watching helps. So we appreciate you. Yeah. Just want to say that.
You're doing great. Okay.
Well, I won't go that far.
Okay, Cleo will not go that far. So what I really want from this super flat world is just to have a single piece of glass that I can put stuff on top of. Oh, dang it, that didn't work. I was like, if I make the entire super flat world out of sand, it'll all collapse after I place the glass. But it was 8 layers of sand instead of 1 layer of sand. Oh, wow. The computer seems to be struggling a little bit. I think the webcam
seems to be having... Yeah.
I just dumped an entire... my render distance is set to 72. And because I'm on single player... Because I'm on single player, it's going to do... This is going to go out 72. Yeah, it's going to go out as far as the render distance. Oh, wait, no, it's set to 12. Oh, I accidentally didn't use my modded profile. That's why it's struggling. Also, this is a ludicrous amount of sand that I just dropped.
Joe just killed his computer, right?
Um,
Let us know if Joe's computer starts to smoke.
yeah, no, I mean, these things don't really get hot. It's amazing how good computers have gotten.
I know,
Like,
right?
what I used to do when I was encoding video is I would lay down on the couch, like, especially in, like, this was more of a winter thing than a summer thing, but I'd go lay down on the couch with the laptop on my chest and let it warm me up while it encoded the video, and I would take a nap, and I would wake up when I was cold, and I would know the video was ready to upload because I wouldn't be cold. It's effective.
What I used to do was I used to render the video during the day, and then I would go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, like it's and I oh no, sorry, I'd render during the day and then I'd go to bed, leaving it uploading overnight.
Mm-hmm.
Because the internet is so much better as well.
Yeah. Well,
it used to take 4 or 5 hours to upload a video. Now it takes like 15 minutes tops.
Yeah. When I very first started, I would have to render overnight for like 8 hours to do like a 7-minute video. Like computers were, and that was like 360p. Okay. Frostbird says, have you tried using Bobby with Distant Horizons? Yes, I have. Oh wait, no, I've used Bobby with NVIDIA. But okay. I'm going to quit Minecraft because I think I was intending to open the modded version and I opened the wrong one in multi-MC. But you know what? It seems like, tracking this many gravity blocks is not something the game wants to do.
No.
Okay, so multi-MC, and now we're gonna try and launch the good one, the modded one. Make sure view mods. Yeah, this one has sodium.
The Zero has resubscribed for 18 months. Thank you. Hi. Used to spend hours uploading stuff. Honestly, like looking back on it, I don't know how I stuck it out.
Oh, well, so
I used to get so fed up.
Yeah, I used to walk past the library on my way home from work, and they had really good internet. And so I would upload the video sitting on like a bench or the steps outside the library. Because it would take like 10 minutes to do from there, or like hours from home. And it was more reliable to go sit outside on the library's Wi-Fi and upload the video than it was to start it at home, go to work, and come back. Half the time if I came back, it'd be like, oh, it was interrupted midway. Okay. So
yeah, tech progressed scary fast. This is true. Yep. And it's not stopped.
Super flat, customize, presets, desert. Okay, use preset. Sand.
Change the depth of sand, maybe?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna try and do. Oh, it doesn't look like it lets you change it though. This is so weird. Why? This is not really customization. Oh, wait. I can put 1x in there, and then boom. Okay, done. Now, what I probably should have done first is gone in and turned down the render distance. But you know, we'll create the world, and then we can adjust that. Okay, so this is the modded one, and we've only
we can't see that, Joe.
You can't see it. Oh, because I relaunched Minecraft. Okay. Well, good news. It's working better. Let me see if I can fix this. Java, multi-MC, Minecraft. What is this window called? Application capture, window capture, application capture. There it is. Okay.
I love how professional we are.
Am I not in creative? Game mode creative. Oh, I didn't set it up with cheats on. Okay, single player, create new world, game mode creative, world. Okay, the thing is though, that time, it actually, nope, I clicked the wrong, oh gosh. Video games are hard, Cleo. There's a lot of stuff going on, and it's moving fast, and bad stuff happens if you don't do it right. Okay, so single player. Create new world.
I believe in you, Joe.
Creative.
Thousands would call me a fool to do so.
Super flat. Presets. Desert. Use preset. Then we remove all of these layers. Okay, we're doing this with 8 layers this time because I want to see if with the mod setup this will actually work. And this time you guys can see it. Okay, so we want a single pane of glass. I know Salem is correct that the right way to do this is with the set block command, but this is a show, not a workflow. Woo! It's working.
Weren't you supposed to place a block?
I did. It's a single glass pane. I can see it.
Oh.
Because I'm gonna drop things onto the single glass pane. Oh yeah, I forgot to turn down the render distance.
Well done, Joe.
Options, video settings, render distance 78 chunks. We're just gonna bring that down to 8.
To 10?
8 should be fine.
Oh, 2's great. Oh look. It's fine.
Deathloop world.
Some might say the sand is still falling to this day.
Yeah. Hey, Benjamin, thank you for the 10. We're going to rotate the camera 10 degrees angular. Do. Okay, where's the... Oh, yeah. Camera layer. This is a very experimental stream for me. Bringing this up to 60% or 60 degrees. Okay, so what I wanted to do was I wanted to put... Oh, you know what I should do is I should close the world and come back because I want to go into replay mod and like use replay mod to look at some of this stuff. But I'm realizing that having the replay file start with that that sand dropping is going to be a mistake. So I need to make a new replay file. Save and quit to title. Single player, New World 2. Okay, so now this should create a new replay mod recording. Yes, it is. Okay, so
Crystalite has resubscribed for 34 months and says thank you for being you. You're welcome.
Yay.
And Zero has resubscribed for 18 months. No, I said that one already, but thank you regardless. My memory about that sort of stuff is getting really bad about who I thank.
Oh no.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. So what I want to do is I want to capture an image of an ender pearl. That's not how you do it. That's not how you do it. Give me a second, you guys. I'm going to get this.
We're giving you all the seconds, Joe.
Yeah, I know, right?
All of them.
Some people would just go to the Minecraft wiki and steal the assets. But I'm going to steal the assets directly from Microsoft the way God intended. Okay. I think that was it. So, save and quit to title. We can go to replay viewer now.
The way God intended.
New world.
You love the XCOM shrooms? Yes.
Yes.
I'm enjoying XCOM, but I do need to probably knock it on the head a little bit for a while because I've got a Hermitcraft that needs doing. So that it will stay as a sort of like secondary sort of thing. So don't worry, it's not going anywhere. It's just I'm probably going to stream a lot more Hermitcraft.
Okay. So now that I've got this set up, render camera path. Whoops, dang it! I was so close to perfect on this.
One step closer to fun.
Okay. So we're gonna chroma key out the sky.
Don't know which sticker to use, chat. Don't know which sticker to use.
Okay. So I need to install FFmpeg also. That's fine.
Were you doing this just to get a picture of the Ender Pearl?
Well, to get a picture of the Ender Pearl that I can have animated with Minecraft's actual Minecraft spinning animation, and that I can chroma out the background in replay mod.
Okay.
Well, the thing is, though, this isn't the only item I need to capture this way for upcoming projects. So I'm basically building a photo studio. You can use the entire sky as a green screen in replay mod. So this is actually the setup for like a bunch of animations that I need to capture items or things for.
Okay. I'm going to smile and nod at you, Joe. It's fine.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. So FFmpeg.
There you go, chat. You helped. For a given value of help.
Static builds for Mac OS 64-bit.
Cannon Rusher tip 420 and says, so excited for Hermitcraft Season X. Season 10, guys. We're not calling it Season X. X is going to call it Season X. We're not going to.
You can pronounce that 10.
I know. I'm aware, Joe, of how pronunciation works.
Yeah.
Says it's not been long, really, but it feels like that. Missing Cleo videos. Honestly, at the moment, I'm just having fun streaming. As soon as I started to record, I just went, no, I've got to edit this.
Yeah. I mean, I
don't mind the recording. It's the editing that's the problem.
Yeah, but, you know, as we've learned, if you join a series, you're expected to make videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Doc's poll is wrong. We've yelled at Doc.
What's Doc's poll?
Oh, Doc did a poll on a website called X asking whether it should be called Season X or Season 10. And most people said X. And I was like, because everybody who hates the name X already left that website, Doc.
Yeah.
You have a huge survivorship bias here.
Yeah. And also, Season X is just stupid. Mm-hmm. It's Season 10. Let us accept that we live in a base 10 system for a while and be proud that we got to 10. We're not associated with X, so we're not promoting them.
Yeah. Can I do the screenshot without FFmpeg? Ooh, maybe I can. Hey, since this one doesn't have to be animated. Okay. So now I can take this image and open it up in Affinity Photo. Cleo, did I tell you that I canceled all my Adobe stuff? I was so excited. I think I told you. Yes, I am so excited. Yeah, so I had to make a one-time purchase of Affinity, but that's like $180 instead of $60 a month. It's just $180 forever, or until they put out like a new version in a year and a half. But like, even if I'm buying a new version of this every 18 months, I'm still coming out like hundreds of dollars ahead every year. So I'm very excited.
I haven't just really figured out how to use Adobe. So I'm going to stick with it for a bit because I don't have the energy to learn mid-season.
That's fair.
Or beginning of the season.
Well, that's why
mid-season.
That's why I made the jump between seasons, so I'd have time to figure that out.
Always biased to dropping Adobe despite using it. You know what? Like, fair. Like I am not promoting piracy. But I'm not saying that I would be opposed.
I mean, I would recommend against pirating Adobe because you're giving them market share by using it. Like, supporting it's better for you to pirate their competitors, or it's better for them if you pirate them than if you pirate their competitors, if this makes any sense. Because they want the whole ecosystem to be around Adobe training documents. They want your video to show Photoshop. If you make a speed art, like, you're legitimizing them by pirating them. You're saying they have enough value for you to go out and steal their work, and they shouldn't have that, in my opinion. I would say do not pirate Adobe software.
I would also say do not pirate them, but I'm not going to blame you if you do.
Yeah, Cleo's saying it for different reasons. So.
Yeah.
Okay. So if I'm gonna create a new screen capture for
I like using Critter.
Affinity.
Critter. What's Critter? Is that a Photoshop or a
application capture?
I mean, I'm using GIMP. I've always used GIMP.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Critter's like open source Photoshop. Okay. Similar to GIMP in that way. Yeah, I mean, I know how to use GIMP. All my thumbnails are done using either GIMP, done with a combination of GIMP and what do you call it? Let me check what it's called. I don't. Do I not have it on here?
I don't know.
Well, that's going to be a problem when I come to do my thumbnails. Basically, it's a 3D Minecraft program, which is.
Oh, I was going to ask you about that. That was something else I needed for this, so I could do like the skin posing.
I've forgotten what it's called. Which is stupid because I've been using it for like a couple of years now.
It's not like block something.
Minimator.
Oh.
Thank you. I'm just gonna Google that for me. It's Minimator 2 is what I'm currently using.
Okay. Download.
Okay, that's on another Winside.
Yeah. Minimator. Yeah. That was actually the next step after I got the Ender Pearl was I needed to get the Hermit. And I was going to ask you about that software. That's one of the reasons I was saving this project for something to do.
Thank you, Piff Chat. I'm glad I had that existential crisis. Because I was Googling Minecraft block person animation. Block benches to craft stuff, yeah. Which I kind of want to learn how to use because I want to I want to make my own weird objects. I don't want to have to, describe my weird thoughts to other people.
Well, also the amount of money it costs to have somebody else add things to the Hermitcraft resource pack is prohibitive for me. Like people are like, "Oh, Tango added all this cool stuff." It's like, well, Tango's operating at a different scale than I am. Like,
yeah.
He's selling desk mats.
I wish I could, but I cannot.
It's like, Joe, you should have a pumpkin beard like Scar or something. It's like,
Block bench is super easy once you learn the basics. Like I have as you can probably tell from all the statue stuff, I have no problem working in 3D. I don't think it will be difficult to learn, but I think it's just a step that I don't have in my brain power right now. Which is not to say that I will never have it in my brain power, but yeah. Like I don't have a problem with like spatial software and stuff, so it's not a problem.
Okay. Minimator. Who's that hermit?
Again, we can't see this, Joe.
Yeah, okay. Well, this was just me installing it. And it's like,
well, if you put
I don't want to put installers and stuff on the thing.
You can do the posing without putting the skin on straight away.
Okay, well, no, I mean, it's more that I was worried about, I have to, like, create the window for the application before I can show it on screen, and it's, like, giving me a, like, create a project window, which is not the one I want to capture. But,
yeah.
So I just needed to name it real quick. Okay. Whoops. Let's not do that. Okay. So I've got affinity here, and I can make that bigger. And we're going to close Affinity Designer 2. And just focus on this. Okay. So I'm going to chroma out that by just finding and replacing. And then I'm going to crop this down to be a square. Is there an option in this to set a square selection area? Probably.
I would imagine so.
Yeah. Yeah, that seems square. I mean, this does not have to be perfect. Like, it having little imperfections is the difference between just stealing the sprite from the website. You know what I mean?
It's the Joe Hill's difference.
It is. It actually is. So, is there a... So
no, that was serious. I was not...
Yeah, so the problem is, like, stuff like crop document and stuff is named different things. Like, instead of saturation, it's called vibrance. It took me forever to figure that out. Is clip canvas the same as crop? Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. So, we're going to save as... I'm going to create a new folder here. Is that... Hold on. Is the file dialog showing up in OBS? It is. Okay. I don't love that. Yeah, that's not my favorite. I don't think there's anything in here that's bad, but, like, still it's, like, not great. New file. So Patreon, or what do I want to call this? Ender Pearl. Okay.
Joe's making him sound like a field scout reporting on the situation. It's pretty awesome. Yeah. Well, now we know if we ever need a reporter out in the field, we call on Joe.
Apparently. Okay, I'm going to try switching this to window capture so it doesn't pull the file dialog. Because, like, if I need to navigate the file tree, that's disconcerting, right? Let me move this.
Yeah.
So if I hit, like, file save as. Okay, now the dialog doesn't show up. Okay, cool.
Doesn't feel good to add a debt thing in there when you've been debt free for a while.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm excited to add my debt thing because I need to build that credit so I can buy a car and a house eventually.
Yeah. Oh, like, it's like, I'm not counting the mortgage as debt because no one does.
Yeah.
But, like, I put a lot, on moving, I put a lot of stuff on a credit card and it's just come due.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just sort of like,
Well, hey, you should definitely go to the Hermitcraft Discord then and check out the TCG channel if you haven't.
I will do that now.
Yeah.
Oh, there's stuff in there.
Okay. Yeah. No, I filed that invoice yesterday, and so you might want to file one as well.
Let's just click. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you should. That should help.
Yeah, no, that will help. That will help. Oh, okay. I might not have this debt thing for very long.
No, just have it good. And then cross it off, and then you can feel better about it.
Cross it off. Yeah. I will feel better about it.
Yeah.
Jesus. Okay. Wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, it's not like, a life-altering amount of money, but it's a helpful amount of money.
It's an amount of money that it was just sort of like, that's pretty much 100% what I needed, actually.
Oh, wow, you went into a lot more debt than I expected. I guess moving is expensive, though. Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay, I'm going to remove a bunch of these upper layers here, and we're going to go back into the motion layer, and we're going to... I need to fix some of this.
But you can see now why I was concerned. I
didn't feel good
about it. Okay, something other than noodles to eat. To be fair, I do like I have the budget so that I know what I'm paying and when I'm paying it.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I didn't have the budget, then I would buy stupid things. So I don't have just noodles to eat. Sometimes I might have noodles and chicken.
Yeah.
Although noodles is like my favorite food, so I don't eat it often enough. for it to be for me to just claim that, but it is.
Okay, so let's quit Minecraft.
I wish I lived in like a more noodle culture because they're great.
Yeah, I mean, we have a ton of noodle shops all over the place in Nashville. I don't know, like...
Well, no, we don't really have that. I mean, like the difference in Chinese food from England to Scotland is very stark.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like the noodles is different, the dishes are different. It's like, oh wow, all the stuff that I grew up loving, I just don't have anymore.
Oh no.
So, see you later, Kish. You can make the culture more culture if you want. I can make it more noodle, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, you did move to Scotland to run your own business. You could be a YouTube and noodle business. I mean, like my plan for moving to Scotland, I want to set up a venue and maybe have an arcade in there and also stream from there. That's like my best case scenario. Let's host pinball tournaments once a week and live stream the rest of the nights.
Wow, that's a dream.
It is a dream.
I don't have noodle shop dreams.
You don't have noodle shop dreams. Well, who's going to open a noodle shop near you? Because I'm not. I'm busy with my arcade stuff, Cleo. I can't do everything.
Yeah. Can I come and stream in there? And we can just stream together.
No, that would actually be the goal. Would be to have like a setup where we could have like people streaming together and also have live audience for some of the events. So like for like not for like every night I wouldn't have a live audience, but like when I do my Christmas Carol, being able to stream the Christmas Carol from the stage and have like, 20, 30 people. Small venue, not a big one. But, like big enough that we could have like, oh, let's do a TCG hangout. Like something where I could set up some folding chairs and folding tables. This is not a grand theater. This is a space where you could put folding tables and chairs, fast enough internet, have some pinball machines along the back wall.
So is it like a cafe, a cafe kind of deal?
No,
pinball cafe.
No, I wouldn't sell drinks or food. Probably, it would just be because you got to get like a bunch of licenses and stuff, and for that.
I mean, you only need really. I mean, you have to get a bunch of licenses anyway, Joe.
Yeah, but you have to get like health and safety inspections for food handling and stuff. Like
you have to get health and safety inspections for opening a business, Joe.
Well, I know that, but like they're more rigorous for.
When I'm saying full food handling, I'm meaning like selling cans of Coke, pre-packaged foods.
I'll look into the local laws. I was assuming no, but if it's easier than I think, then maybe. But I'm assuming it's not.
Vending machines, like putting vending machines in would make a difference.
Well, vending machines also make noise.
Spend more time there. Well, and it would become like a local hangout.
Well, the thing is, though, it wouldn't be open all the time. Like, I would open it for events. Like, hey, we're going to have, Tuesday night pinball tournament. And, maybe I open up some Sundays for the people who play in the Tuesday tournaments to practice. It wouldn't be like an arcade open 12 hours a day. Right? Like, that's not the business. You know what I mean? Like,
I see. Yeah, fair enough. Where'd you get all the cute specific journal bits like the one? This is budget with Ira, but the stickers are going at the end of next month. So I'm going to have to do my own sticker thing next month and figure things out. But other than that, it's just like Etsy or Amazon or things I find in craft shops. As long as you're going retro with pinball, go for a full automat.
Yeah, I'd really... Okay, so I've got the Ender Pearl here, and I think I want to add Can I add a new image? Silhouette 2HD pattern. Okay, so how do I add that image in now that I've made it? Can I just drag it into here? Grumble, grumble. I feel like there's a way to do this.
You're in the pinball which dispenses soda.
Can I just drag it into the timeline? That's going to be wrong. Yeah.
So many things are going to be wrong, Joe.
I know.
It's fine if this is one of them.
So this is supposed to be a drop zone here, and so what I want to do is
Zombie ramen is a great name for a business. It just sounds fun. I like that as an idea.
Yeah, you could. Okay.
Who fill the budget with Ira Sticker Void? It will be washy with Cleo, probably.
Okay.
I've still got a bunch of the stuff, so I can use things.
Yeah, so the animation that I already had in there when I was just guessing with the basic sphere is actually not too close to being, or it's not too wrong.
Go on, animate it for us, Joe. Show us.
Yeah, I did. It takes 15
I didn't
seconds.
See it.
Okay, I've got it on loop.
Okay.
So I need to make it smaller at its smallest point and larger at its largest point, but the core concept is there. I got the spin in to about where it needs to be, but it's the scaling I need to look at now. So I've got the keyframes for the scaling already set, so I can go back to the first one. I've got it at 20.
That's not bad, actually.
I know, that's what I was saying. I was like really surprised at how well that this like kind of works. 4,000. So on the way they do it on the main in the original show, the ball starts out completely like it's zoomed in on the white part of the top of the ball. So I kind of want to have it like that, where it's like basically zoomed in on the solid green, and then it's gonna get smaller. I have it down to 106 here. I need to have it go down to like 25. Okay, so now it's gonna roll in. Yeah, that 25 might have been too small, but I'm gonna maybe 50, split the difference. Okay.
May have an idea for next month regarding your calendar. You could make your own stickers based on your avatar. That would be fun for me. Like, making your own stickers is expensive, and I don't have like a Cricut machine. Like, that's something that I would like as a thing for me to like make stuff that I'm actually putting on these things.
They're good for mailing pack-ins, but they're bad for convention centers because conventions won't allow you to sell them, or like, and they'll fine you if somebody puts them on like a bathroom stall. So that's.
I just want to make stickers for me, Joe.
Oh, they're for you. Okay, well you're entitled.
They're for me to stick in my journal.
Oh.
So I can just say, I want that picture in my journal, and then I can just like design it and then stick it in. Like, I can then just have things that are, you know.
Gotcha. I misunderstood. Thank you for clarifying.
That's fine. I need to go to the bathroom. I will be right back.
That's fine. I'm going to try and get this Minomator set up.
Entertain the troops, Joe.
Hey, troops. What up? We're going to add a screen capture layer here. We're going to call this one Minomator, and it's going to default to the full screen display, and then we're going to set it to window capture Minomator. Who's that hermit? Okay. So we're going to tweak this some. Whoops, not that way. Tweak it down like that. Okay. And we're going to move that behind the webcam. The webcam rotates. Wow, that looks really bad in front of white. That's fine, though. It's fine. Okay. Stretch it out a little bit. Okay. So we need to add a figure in here. There's presumably a way to do that. File, render, reset work camera, help, library, environment. Okay, so so we can change the sky color, change the time of day. Sunlight, angle strength, ground. Oh, we can biome, plains, forest, taiga. Interesting. This is cool. The void is a biome option, but we're still covered with grass, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so if we wanted to try and add a character, though, there's presumably... I was thinking it would be in library, but maybe that's only for stuff that we import ourselves. Edit, render, view, help. Tutorials. Create.
God, click the workbench, Joe.
Where's the workbench? Oh, open workbench.
No. See the floating, jiggling workbench in the top left corner?
I found it. I clicked it, and you just give it 15 seconds, okay? Give it 15 seconds. Okay.
Hi, guys. I'm back.
Hey, Cleo. Welcome back. I'm just making sure that my file system isn't visible. Good. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Documents. Yeah, because I got a bunch of tax stuff. Well, not on this computer, actually. Oh, that's right. Yeah, so it probably isn't the end of the world. I'm trying to segment, like, my fallback laptop is going to be my, like, business laptop.
I am really far behind if you haven't even clicked on the thing. Just yet. I need to read.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I'm back up.
Okay. Skin base.
If you have an inkjet printer, you should just be able to print your own stickers.
Okay.
I mean, I wanted to get a Cricut for a while, but, you know.
I hope it's not... Okay. Oh, documents.
Because I like all that nerdy stuff. Like that nerdy crafty things.
Mm-hmm.
So... It's been on my nice to have list for a long time, but I can't justify it right now.
Yeah. Well, once you get that debt taken care of.
Yeah, it might be on my list.
Okay. So...
Crickets are fun, but they're doing poop decisions with software. I think everybody does that, so... You know.
Wait, why do they need software to print stickers? Or, like, why can't it just be a printer driver? I guess is kind of my... Oh, there's where you turn off the ground. Okay.
It's just not how they work, Joe.
Okay.
Because it's also design work.
Oh, you don't just design... So they have their own design software.
You can turn off the ground.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Okay.
Like you keep being like 15 seconds behind what I've okay. So that is definitely not
silhouette. Yeah.
Oh, it's because the biome is changing it. The background color. Maybe.
Mm-hmm. That is correct.
Yeah, so like I put a green sky in, but because of the background, it's like making it slightly off of chroma green. Although I'm realizing my shirt being chroma green.
You have a chroma green shirt.
This is not the best skin.
This is not ideal. You might want to chroma out in a different color. You might want to chroma magenta or something.
Yeah, well, I can just say only use attached pixels or whatever. Now, there's like poses, right, though, that I can do? Now that
if you click on the model,
yeah,
it will come up with.
Oh, I can click on the arm, the hand, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, this is really nice. This is way better.
Really intuitive.
This is I was gonna say this is way better than I was expecting. Okay, so shoulder is like there. Okay. Are there any?
You're in California, Blaze. That's not what I heard.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, you're out. Oh, I see. You forgot your Switch HDMI in California. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. Are there any like standard poses that you can like pop between, or do you have to?
No.
Okay, just curious because
you have to move.
I'm fine with moving them myself. I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't like missing something obvious or something.
No. Why do you only have one circle on the arm?
Because the background.
Can you rotate
green.
The camera a little? Okay.
The green
you should
circles
still have at least 3. Arms have 4 minimum.
Yeah. Oh, also some of the circles were like behind the camera.
Okay.
Or like
enough.
they were occluding each other. Okay, so what is the
Okay,
inner circle? Oh, inner circle. That's cool. Inner circle is just the lower bit. Upper circle is presumably, or outer circle is the whole arm.
The small circles are joints that don't really exist in Minecraft.
Yeah,
but,
that makes sense. Okay. Just trying to zoom out slightly enough that I can take, like, I don't even need to use, whoops, I don't even need to use this software's export functionality. I can just take a screen capture of like a rectangle around the character, dump it into Affinity Photo as a new file.
The good thing about this is you can actually take a picture of this without the background if you just want the character. Because that's one option. So you don't need to chroma green anything out. You can just take out the background.
Okay, so how do I do that?
Right, if you go to render
image, remove background,
and then there you go, and that's easy as.
Show watermark is. Oh,
you just need to register. You just need to register it. It's literally just an email, and they don't send you anything. So. This one works purely on donations, as far as I'm aware.
Well, honestly, let me see how bad the watermark is before, because I might consider donating to them if this is actually good.
Oh,
so I don't want to.
I've donated to them.
This seems like the sort of people I would want to donate to anyway. But let me make an informed decision before. But yeah, the watermark is out of the way with how I did this anyway. So Affinity Photo 2, file open.
Like watching a training class with a trainee is mostly ignoring the trainer. I'm not training Joe.
No.
Like I'm just giving pointers.
Yeah.
From somebody who's just used it a lot.
Yeah, so document, clip canvas. Oh, interesting. Okay, so what I need to do is actually go select that, clear that. Document, clip canvas. Okay. Export. Who's that hermit? I'm just gonna dump this in the. Who's that hermit Joe?
Best thing everyone can do when using a software is click on every button, see what it does. Yeah.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Okay, so.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. As a statement.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going back into OBS here. Closing the mine.
Wait, are they dead? Is who dead? Me? Yeah. Definitely dead. It's the zombie part of the name, I'm afraid. See you later, Canna Russia. Kane Colin resubscribed for 35 months. Hearts. Thank you all for like the subs and the bits and the donations and all that sort of stuff. It really does make a difference to our lives. And I know with like Hermitcraft coming out, that's going to get probably a little bit more apparent on stream. But I just want you to know now that I appreciate it. He's been dead for some 15,000 years. Blaze.
Motion.
I mean, you're not wrong, but it is rude. Okay.
So I need to copy in the skin. That's a layer. Who's that?
Do some self-care stuff. Like a boomer times 7,000. Like, I feel like if you've lived for like 15,000 years, you're less a boomer and more just ancient. You know what, Blaze? Can really go off a person. Oh, I've got lots of hearts and stuff. Let's find hearts because it's Valentine's and we're doing self-care for Valentine's.
Are we?
Because I don't know, I am. We should always do self-care, but, you know.
Yeah, that's fair.
Valentine's is a nice way of doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Because apparently I'm like 15,000 years old.
Oh, wow. That's pretty old.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to set the opacity here to be 100%.
Person, I'm an eldritch being at this point.
And it's going to be 0% before that.
Creative KP has subscribed. Welcome to the Horde. If you look to your left and to your right, you'll see there are no exits. But there is cake. Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, it really depends on how much cake the rest of them have eaten.
Yep. Okay, I'm going to switch back to Affinity Photo real quick. Because we now need to make a variant of this skin that's just the, that's like a knockout. Like, so we're going to save as, who's that hermit knockout? And I'm learning how the, okay, so there's a levels thing in here. Can we...
Probably.
Can we set this to...
I did pink last time. I don't want to do pink. Like, we're doing a purple one.
This feels like it's not working.
I mean, kind of purple and pink, but, you know, hearts are hearts. You either eat them whole or you don't, you know. I'm not judging if you take your hearts piece by piece. Take some gold. This accent. Oh, black hearts. We like black hearts.
Yeah, I don't think these layers.
Yeah, cake is just vicious roomies. You heard cookies. Not here, you didn't. Oh my goodness. The Key has subscribed. Welcome to the Horde. And Kuro Kirisu has subscribed. Welcome to the Horde. To everybody who is new. If you look to your left and to your right, you see there are no exits. There may be cake. I'll go get cake. Just like wait for me to finish the stream and I'll get cake for everyone. Promise. Toyman Lol gifted a sub. Thank you very much. Glad to catch a scream. I'm glad you're here. I do appreciate people who, like, even if, like, they can't sub, to just come and chat and, like, be cool. Okay, I think we're doing X's and O's in, like, pinks and purples and golds for this month. I think that's where I've decided that my brain power lies, because it is Valentine's Day coming up soon.
Okay.
And I mean, that's all I've got to say about that, really.
Yeah.
I don't celebrate Valentine's Day. You just
observe it from the distance.
Yeah, I'm just around for the aesthetics.
Okay.
I did have a Prime. I'm more than happy to use it for you. Oh, thank you. I appreciate. Oh, Billy, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate that. Hearts to you. Welcome to the Horde. If you look to your left, I feel like I've said this like 5 times right now. For left, right, no exits. Definitely cake now. I have to bring cake for the new people. Because once they eat the cake, they fight back less. Because of the cyanide. McLesley has shared videos, thank you. And second hype train. Choo-choo. I'm here for the chocolate and the cute colours. The sentiment of the holiday isn't my jam. Kurakirisu has gifted 5 subs to the community. Oh, thank you. That's so nice of you. Hearts. And Bakura has shared videos, thank you. Oh. If you cancel your sub and resub, you get new people cake. No, but you can always steal theirs. Captain Stoppy gifted a sub. Thank you. I was quite concerned this month, but the last couple of days people have been like super supportive, and it's like I'm fine. Fine.
I was really worried this month because I bought all the stuff for my kid's birthday at the beginning of the month, and then I was like, okay, as long as I stay on track with the tips, I should be able to cover my health insurance and my rent by the end of the month. And
Black hearts.
yeah, there was kind of a lull in the middle of the month, and I was like, oh no, I'm not on track. But like, luckily it picked up toward the
I had
end.
the same thing happen.
But like,
it was just like,
it was one of
ooh.
those things where I was like, well, I'm glad that I got the birthday stuff knocked out first, because I would feel bad if I feel more comfortable being like, hey guys, help me out with rent and health insurance, than like, hey, you don't want my kid to have a sucky birthday, right? Send me money.
Really, that's on you guys.
Yeah, that's not you. I'm not gonna feel bad about that. I was like, heart of the cards, I'm going all in. But,
yeah, it was yeah.
Okay. So
I've been a huge fan of yours. You're one of my favorite hermits. Oh, thank you. Captain Sophie gifted a sub to Common Arrows. Thank you. And I did say that one already. And Dinert gifted a sub. Thank you very much. You guys are lovely.
okay.
You guys are lovely. And Joe's sitting here going, I'm not going to say anything, but also tips would help me too.
Oh, I mean, honestly, I'm really I'm thinking a lot about this animation thing. This is like really like, you're right. I should post the tipping link. No, because like I haven't done serious animation work for like a long time, and so I'm really enjoying this.
Back into it.
Yeah, this is a really fun project. Like, this is like kind of when I was like, I want to do more stuff that's like, I really feel like I'm accomplishing and something, or I'm learning something again, and like, this is not exactly what I had in mind, but this is hitting that same thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Suffolk Winsey, for the 10 pounds. Thank you. And JT gifted a sub. Thank you so much. And Fire, hearts to everyone. And Fire has resubscribed for 20 months. Thank you. That gold capper yesterday really... yeah, I got like one of those special hype trains yesterday.
Oh, I don't know what that is, actually. What's special about
it's
it?
One of those. It gets rare emotes for a time, and yeah, that's basically it. And it's called a golden capper, and I was just like, "What the heck is this?"
Yeah.
So we had to look it up as a group, to find out what the hell was it we were experiencing.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Okay.
That was nice of Twitch to give me a golden hype train. Choo choo.
Choo choo. Right. Okay. So
this is just a normal hype train. I like this hype train. This hype train's fun and nice and... I know what the capper is, but I don't know what the golden capper is. But I'm assuming it's that thing, but in gold. Because I don't think anyone used it when they got it in the channel. I wish I could use applesauce instead of eggs for making omelettes, instead of just baking.
Skill. Okay.
Blaze, I don't think you know what baking is.
You can bake with applesauce instead of eggs. That's a thing. That's a thing. I know you can,
but it was a case of I could use instead of eggs for making omelets instead of just baking. Oh no, I see where I went wrong with that one. But yeah, that's fair. You know what, Blaze? Just eat the applesauce. And is that a thing that Americans do? Because that's not really a thing here.
What, eating applesauce?
Eating applesauce, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like a side dish with pork chops sometimes.
I mean, we have that, but it's like, it's not really a... Anyway, Calamity gifted 5 subs to the community. Thank you.
Okay.
Choo-choo. Are we just keeping the hype train alive? Is that what's going on?
If you have time, this is actually coming along.
Well done.
Really well.
Yes, we go through applesauce like water in this house. Yeah, I'm around for a bit.
Okay.
If you want to stay live.
Yeah. Well, no, I was gonna say like, give me a second and then maybe switch over to my thing in like a minute. I'm like I don't have the text part in, but like almost everything else is working. I've
been watching you this whole time because I'm not on my other desk. I can see the screen.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Well, no, because the other desk has all my stuff and I've had to transport it from the other room where it's been stored. Just wanting to support you. Didn't notice the hype train at all, lol. Thank you. I do appreciate that people are just like so supportive and nice. It helps. Applesauce is like ichor to toddlers, meaning they hate it? Or is that just Blaze being Blaze? I don't,
I'm not sure. Okay, so
Probably Blaze being Blaze. Apple turns into a much tastier mush than most of the baby food stuff. It's Joe!
Yeah, I need to extend that to the end there, but yeah.
Oh, is this for use on Vault Hunters?
Well, I don't want to, maybe.
Okay, so fair. I'm going to crack your backs, everybody. Ichor is Greek mythology, blood of the gods. Oh, okay. See, Blaze, references I didn't get. Blaze is smart, everyone. Look at Blaze. Blaze is smart. Fancy smart person. Look at Blaze. Everyone bully Blaze for being a nerd.
Wait, is this... Oh, I see what happened. It's an issue of scaling the group. There we go.
Also pronounced Ichor. Details. I'm never going to do that, so... No, stickers, what are you doing? I forget that I'm a niche interest kind of human. I think all people are. I don't think that one was particularly nerdy. Okay. It does feel like you were a Greek mythology kind of kid, though. I knew those kids.
Howdy, y'all.
No, we're not juppeting.
No, well, because I was trying to figure out where the timing would be for where the Pokemon yells its name. Joe Heels.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, it's like, who's that guy who conquers death? That's Joe Hills. I don't know. It's
Greek and Egyptian. I was an Egyptian kid. I like if I'm being honest, I was massively into Egyptian mythology as a kid. So much so that my 12th birthday, my mother took me to the British Museum to show me all the stolen mummies that we have.
Thank you very much to Weebkey for tipping 10. That's going to get us to 70 degrees angular. Do. Appreciate it. Okay.
You want to chat, but I'm busy cleaning my room. I mean, I get it. High train level 5. Well done, guys. We did it. Hooray! Thought Roman mythology was just reaped off Greek mythology mostly, yeah. It's like, oh, look at all these gods. It would be a shame if something happened to them. Okay, when does this start? It starts on Thursday? Yeah, so this is just a 4-day week, so we can just... Hello, friends. Hello. All the stolen... I'm British. I know what we did. You don't need to, I'm not going to sugarcoat it just for the sake of the British Museum, but dear God. We engaged in theft on an international scale. Think of the poor museum's feelings. Like anybody that supports what they did and the fact that we're still not giving them back, it's just wrong. But our museums would be so empty. So fill them up with British tat. We got a lot of history and a lot of tat. If Americans can fill up their American history museums, we can definitely fill up the British history museums.
Yep.
We can make replicas if they want to keep them. Yeah, give the originals back. Like, museum quality replicas are a thing. Even small American towns have history museums. Like, how? I mean, we had a museum in my hometown.
Yeah.
Which, you know, it was just like all sorts of stuff. And then for some reason, dinosaur eggs with baby dinosaurs in them. And I'm like, how did my local museum get actual physical dinosaurs' eggs with baby dinosaurs in them? I don't know, but they did. We can take a lot of relics from the ruling classes. They can donate them. That's a tax write-off for them.
Mm-hmm.
Not that they need it, but, you know, it's a way of doing it. If you want a history in the UK, go to a castle. It's true.
Okay. So I think I need a new layer to put the text in.
Yeah. Greek marbles and Egyptian artifacts are easier to move than a stone from the henge, apparently. Oh, no, we can't move our own stuff from the field. That's a historical place.
Yeah, obviously.
Obviously, those things need to stay where they are.
Okay.
You can even look at some of your neighbours in some parts of the UK. Not that many. Not that many. I mean, like, my house was built in 2005. My parents' house and most of the houses in my town, in my old hometown, were built in like the 1980s. You know?
Okay.
But we can sure dig a road under it, though. Yeah. Well, that's different. That's about people. Things that annoy me, 101. We're at that part of the day.
Mm-hmm. Text elements.
Would just be disrespectful. Got onto the Cleo rants portion of the day. It's fine.
It'll be okay. Okay, can I... I'm trying to get, like, text in here. And, like, apparently there's all sorts of special text, but if I'm trying to just do normal text, that's going to be one of those things where it's like, oh, that's we put that entirely somewhere else because that's such a fundamental... Yep, it's entirely somewhere else. Yep, okay.
Of course.
They're like, adding text isn't like adding everything else because adding text is one of the first things that we could do with this software. So we put it somewhere else and you'll never find it. And I found it because I'm amazing at software. Okay, so...
I'm amazing at software, says Joe Hills, who was not, in fact, amazing at software.
Cleo, I'm doing really good at this for somebody who... I have not used Motion, this software in particular, for over 10 years. And when I did, I used it for like 12 hours one time. This is pretty good for somebody who is trying to like do something intentional.
I'm only teasing you, Joe. It's fine.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Okay.
Weekends are so important they get capital letters. Pretty much, yeah. Does the whole year go in one journal? A journal lasts me about 6 months usually, if you look at the thing. Although, I mean, this is 2 months. So, like, I usually have, like about that much space at the end. So, he went from amazing to pretty good. Yeah.
I mean, whatever. I'm proud of myself, and I'm not gonna let you take that away.
I'm proud of you, Joe, just for different reasons.
So, format, appearance,
Joe is
layout.
basically a genius, says Joe Hill Simp.
Thank you. I'm glad we got an unbiased person in here.
Sorry, please. I will let that go at some point.
No,
I will.
It's not worth letting go. It's too good.
It's your Tumblr username again. Never change. Never change. Blaze is the president of the Joe Hill fan club. Yeah, which is why they're in my channel.
Mm-hmm.
It's a username. Gloomily, I'll give it that.
Okay. Okay. So I have notes about this.
It wouldn't be a Cleo stream if we didn't pick on Joe.
Okay.
It's not picking on Joe.
Yeah.
We're expressing
Okay.
joy in his presence.
Question mark zooms in as they yell,
These
who's
are
that?
planets in this one. This is cute. Didn't realize it was planets. I'm trying to think of colors, guys. Ignore me. It's like this one was black hearts. I've got pink and black, and I've got pink and gold, and I've got the purple ones that we used at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've got some tape that says, I will search the universe, which is not hearts, but it's purple. Have you tried to plant? Oh, the key. It's pretty good, but like in a groany kind of way. I've done lots of planet stuff. I've got like washi. I've got washi tape from. Oh, I've got blue rainbows that I didn't realize I had as well.
Oh.
And I've got sparkle exploding stars. So I've got so much star tape. Maybe next time I should do like space. This is all Christmas tape. Well, it's not all Christmas tape. It's a lot of Christmas tape. I'm getting out all the sparklies. Oh, stars. The sparklies are the best. Oh, it's gold. Gold. In a grown kind of way. In a zombie street. Wow. Space.
Yeah, that needs to.
I mean, it's Valentine's. We could do flowers. Did I put any sparkle tape up here? I don't know if I did. No, but that's stars as well. I like shiny, as you can tell. Sparkle, shiny, and gold. We do enjoy. The stars. Oh. Pluses that we can pretend are kisses. That's good. Sparkle pink. Sparkle pink. I think we're going to have to use pink because a lot of the sparkle tape is pink and a lot of the hearts are pink. Lunar New Year is coming up soon. Perfect for fireworks. Might do Lunar New Year next time. I don't know. Sparkle, stars, 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 witches, skulls. I think that's rainbows. Cleo is secretly a crow. Secretly?
Zombie crow. Whoa, there's something there.
Your mic was so weird then that I thought you were another hermit coming in.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
It was like, no, it was just sort of like, who the heck is that?
Because I was trying to like snort,
I thought it was
laugh.
Wells or something.
No, I was trying not to snort, laugh while saying zombie crow. Whoa, and my body was not having it. Like that. Well, yeah. Sorry, I was like breathing super
That's
weird,
fine.
trying to control
like,
myself.
Who the heck is that? Zombie crow. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'll allow it. Okay. Let's do. I didn't want to do pink, but we're doing pink because there's pink and black. Joe's hermit impressions are getting better. No, it's just the mic is getting worse.
No, yeah, it's a thing. Known issue.
Known issue with Josepha Hills.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I could, like, I need to get like a couple of weeks out on this. Like, I need to do these. I need to do simple ones for now. Oh, I could do hearts and kisses. Where's the kisses? Hearts and kisses.
Okay, so I'm looking at the composition of the original here. And the logo overlaps the blue a little bit. My blue kind of goes out a little bit further. The question mark needs to be centered over... The problem is, too, this was originally filmed in 3:4 ratio, and I'm doing this for 1080p, so I'm going to have to make some choices here. That's fine.
Yeah, Joe, make some choices.
Oh, interesting. There's a drop shadow also on the cutout, on the knockout. I hadn't noticed. So let me add that. Who's that hermit?
Why am I thinking about drawing Cleo with an Owo face? Do you not know about the Cleo? Do you not know about Cleo?
But this is why I like Crowo. It's you as a bird, and there's gonna be murder.
I don't murder anyone. I'm gonna die. But that's different.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Oh no.
Okay, I think I can add a drop shadow to this. Scale, fill color. Property.
Imagine Crowo as Cleo in the makeup
shadow
from the Crow movie.
There you go. Distance.
Okay. Oh, okay. We'll do an Owo with a hermit here because Joe's fault.
It's fine. Yeah, I'll accept
Just
that.
the one.
Mm-hmm.
Just the one Owo. Okay.
Okay, so it looks like it's supposed to, on the Pokemon, the way they do it is like that.
On the Pokemons?
Oh, it's
what
actually...
does the Pokemons do?
I don't know.
Oh.
Okay, yeah. We're learning a lot about how this segment was constructed, I'll tell you that.
We're learning a lot about the segment of the Pokemons.
Mm-hmm.
Pokemons.
Bum, bum, bum.
I just realised I have enough channel points for 7 of these. They're on a cooldown, to be fair. You know? Like, you're not going to be able to use them very much soon because of hermits and the Hermitcraft stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, get them while you can.
I was literally about to yell, get it while you can, but I was like, I feel like that might be too much. It was like, it was not. Apparently that was exactly where Cleo was going with it.
Yeah. I don't mind doing this. Joe might mind.
Oh, no.
But I don't.
I'm fine. I'm actually...
Oh, no.
I'm having a great time.
Oh.
This is really good for my brain to like do this sort of thing.
Oh, are you talking about doing the animation thing or hearing about this, Joe?
Both are fine. Whoops, that was suddenly that fade in did not fade. It's just like suddenly Joe.
Suddenly Joe. Oh, that's what you want to hear all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So when is Vault Hunters? Is it like 2 hours?
It's in 2 hours 40 minutes. So
Okay, so you got time.
yeah, I've got time.
Joe has time, everybody.
Yeah, but tips are welcome via paypal.me/Joe Hills and YouTube Super Chat. So that is
It doesn't work for free.
Yeah, I don't want to show up there and Iskel's like, Joe, you should have been here to prepare for the battle at 1 o'clock 3 hours ago. I hope you weren't making $2 an hour streaming making a Pokemon animation. I'd be like, that's oddly specific, Iskel.
Have you been stalking me, Iskel?
Iskel has definitely been watching some of my streams lately.
Has he been criticizing you?
No, he's actually been praising me. I'm not used to it.
Iskel told me yesterday he's scared of me, and I'm like, no, that's fair. That's a reasonable reaction. Iskel gets to stalk his friends as a treat.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The question mark gets bigger way too slow, also. It should be like...
I don't think they kept the 4-3 action between the past 7 seasons.
Well, I don't know if they kept... I want to do the classic season 1 Who's That Pokemon thing, too, though. So I'm trying to... Okay.
There'd always be a few people scared of you. It keeps the ego going. Here's the thing. I don't think I'm that scary. I just make silly jokes all the time about everything. And people, it's like, yeah, that's scary. I'm like, but why though?
Yeah.
I'm just a silly little guy.
Just a silly little
guy.
Yeah, like Corrales.
Heliaga, I think, has subscribed. Welcome to Horde. If you look to your left and to your right, you see there are no exits. You got resting intimidation face, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, all the times where I have been vaguely threatening, I have been acting. This wasn't said to me on screen. This was said to me in a private chat. So this was no recording.
This is not us being silly with it.
No, this is just Isco going telling me he's scared of me, and I'm like, it's the appropriate reaction. Well done. It was just, yeah.
Okay, scale 0.
It wasn't a bit, is what I'm saying.
100.
I mean, I get it. Like I talk a very good game, and it unnerves people.
Yeah, of course it does. People aren't used to people being good at things. Okay, so where did I...
Joe, on the other hand, has never been afraid of me, ever.
It's one of my most foolish attributes.
I was just thinking that it was quite nice.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Sure.
No, it's fun. I still get
what you've done is what you have the potential to do.
I mean, in theory, or not, I mean, in fairness, though, I think it is notable that our first interaction was derived from me threatening you. Like, everybody thinks that you're the threatening one, but, like, I mean, it goes back and forth.
I just had this weirdo threatening me, just saying, I'm just going to do a call-out video. And I'm like, okay. and then did. And it's like, okay.
Yeah.
That's where our friendship started.
Yeah.
Joe's never let me leave. Couldn't escape if I wanted to. Just slay so hard they're scared of that. I think a lot of it is me just not is just like not speak my mind is all I'm saying. It's just sort of like and I'm not too afraid, I'm not too worried about what it is that I say, so
Okay.
That fiend, are you talking about Joe? Yeah, I get it. That's the best. To be fair, Joe got me onto Hermitcraft, and that's changed my life. So, you know, I owe most of this to Joe.
I mean, here's the thing, though, is, like, you did the work to deserve to be on Hermitcraft, you know? I just pointed it out.
I appreciate that, Joe. I mean, to be fair, but when Hermitcraft's, like, when I joined Hermitcraft, it was just the...
It wasn't quite as big a deal yet, either.
No, it was just the other server. The other bigger server. So...
Yeah.
You know... It wasn't not a big deal. It was just like... It was just not as big a deal.
Yeah, it's not what it is today.
I would never get onto Hermitcraft today, I don't think.
Especially if I was the one advocating for you.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so this is question mark copy, and then Joe Hills. Let's see if we can... Oh, this needs to be back here, though. Okay.
I think you get on Hermitcraft today, you have good content. I have good Hermitcraft. Which I wouldn't have if I wasn't on Hermitcraft.
Yeah. Would Cleo have been able to make... Because would Cleo... Yeah, I mean... Because that's one of the other things, too, is nowadays people really want you to already have SMP experience, whereas I had never done any videos on an SMP when I was invited to Hermitcraft. Because SMPs were experimental.
They were very new, yeah.
Yeah, like, Good had proven it could work, but there were maybe 15, 16 people in the world making SMP videos when Hermitcraft was launched. Like,
Hermitcraft...
Oh, go on.
It was a rare thing, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. So nowadays,
Cleo, you might want to check the dates that week. Yeah, I think you're behind. I'm covering things up. Don't worry. Yeah. So it was all new and it was all experimental, and it's like I wasn't really convinced that Minecraft was going to last. At that point.
A lot of people
weren't. Hermitcraft was my, I'll give this one a shot, and if it doesn't work out, I'll start doing purely, purely variety content. So, you know. So, Hermitcraft was like like the last chance for Minecraft for me. It just happened to pan out.
Yeah.
It's a cover-up, yes.
Yeah, like I've really like Minecraft is not one of those things that I think had to happen.
No.
You know, like if you think about all the ways the world could have gone, I think Minecraft was kind of a fluke. And
Yeah.
it's nice that we get to live here, but
absolutely,
it's not irrational for most people to assume that it wouldn't do what it did.
No. Like, I did Minecraft because I was doing, like... Because I was basically just... I found a game that I quite liked, and I was showing it off to my friend, which is how I got into Minecraft. The fact that it's still here kind of still blows my mind a little bit.
Yeah.
Because by rights, this should not have happened to me.
Yeah.
My path was being a teacher for 40 odd years. So, glitching apple chippity says it looks good. Thank you. I appreciate that. You do have good variety content. Yeah, I mean, like, if Minecraft ever goes away, and I don't necessarily think it will, it might get a smaller audience one day, but I don't think it'll go away. It'll just diminish. But I have variety content on my Twitch, and you know that does really well for me. So you know.
Yeah, and like I've got a lot of interests. I'll find something. I'll land on my feet. I'm not worried.
Yeah. But like I say, I don't think Minecraft is going away anytime soon.
No.
So, and again, I don't think it will go away at all. So, like, there's a lot of negativity sometimes in the community, but I think people overestimate that a lot.
Yeah.
And a lot of people have a negative mindset about these sorts of things, and it's just sort of like you're focusing on the negative. And they're like, you're focusing on the positive. True. But I've been right so far.
Yeah. Okay.
Follow a YouTuber artist called, she has some Bailey J. She calls some gorgeous washi tapes. Might take a look. I've not bought a huge amount of washi tapes because I've got so many. My brain has been like, you need to go through them. So I might.
Your order overface, underface.
I would like to support like artists with like washi tape and stuff. But it's a case of knowing who they are, finding them, which is why I try and get stuff on Etsy, but I just don't find the stuff I need often. At least if Minecraft goes away, at least you'll be able to very freely swear on more of your content. I can swear if I want to.
Yeah.
Is the thing.
You can leave your friends behind.
I can. It's a choice. It's a choice in respect for my friends.
Cleo, I was going to say, I wasn't sure if we were allowed to make jokes about certain review processes, but people have been referencing it obliquely in their first episodes, I think. Or at least Isuma was. Talking about
review processes.
Oh, were you not there at that meeting? Okay. So, do you remember, were you there for the thing about the Christmas star?
Yes, I was.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I cannot wait until we...
I think I made a joke about that as well in the first episode.
Oh yeah, no, I've got a variant of my skin where my shirt is all torn, all ready to go. I'm like, come at me with your nudity policy. I'm very excited. And my argument was, we can't let people's policies like this affect the sort of art we make. And then I'm immediately like, okay, but I'm gonna now make all this stuff happen on purpose just to screw with them.
Yeah. I mean, like, it's one thing to have a policy, but it's another thing to say, you got to change your art.
Yeah. Oh boy, I think that this is actually pretty close. Hold on, if you want to check the animation where my progress is,
go for it.
I'm gonna go full screen on this.
I think I'm very far behind.
I'm gonna go full screen on it for a second, just to really get the effect in there. There's like a box that I need to fix, but like, I mean, that's it.
That's pretty good.
I mean, I need to like swap out, make different variants for different hermits, but like as a proof of concept.
That works.
I mean, yeah.
You did well.
Yeah,
you did a thing, Joe.
I know. I'm very excited. This is surprisingly good. When I pitched this to you yesterday, the reason that I started on it last night was I was like, I'm gonna get 3 minutes into this and hit a wall, and then spend the whole stream just looking at like a thing without changing anything. I'm just gonna be like, look at it.
The thing I remember from yesterday is just sort of like, you had a Pokemon start thing, or was it false, or was it stress? I can't remember. One of you did a Pokemon start thing, and I'm like, wow.
Well, no. The joke there was that there was at least a thumbnail of somebody's episode with the three of you with the "Who's that Pokemon" thing, and I was like, I can't remember if there was an actual animated clip from that. Was it in one of your videos, or was it just a thumbnail?
Oh, are you talking about now, here's the thing, are you talking about the Hermitcraft?
Oh, is that the name of that episode? I was trying to Google it, and I was like, who's that hermit?
Yeah.
Hermitcraft. Yeah, is that what that was?
The homunculus episode, where it was just sort of like, that was.
YouTube is refusing to search for homunculus. It's like, no, you want homunculus. I'm like, no, I don't. I'm clicking the thing. It's like override.
No, you really don't.
And it's like, no. Oh gosh.
We're color coded for your convenience, which doesn't work anymore.
But whose channel was that on?
That was mine. I was getting really annoyed because everybody kept on calling me. For some reason, I was getting false a lot.
Okay.
And it was just sort of like, you just really don't care that there are women here who are completely set. Like, me and Stress and False have very distinct personalities. And we are color-coded for your convenience, if you can't remember that. And you cannot be bothered to remember that.
Well, this is going to drive me nuts.
It annoyed me so much.
YouTube is refusing to give me results for this term. If anybody has a link to this episode on my Discord, can you post it in the Discord live event chat?
Just do homunculus zombie Cleo.
That's literally what I'm searching, and it will not give it to me.
Oh.
It's like, are you sure you don't want to watch Jimmy's Solidarity? And I'm like, no. Why would that? Like, I think I'm. You know how they do the A/B testing? I think I'm getting like AI search results. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Oh, it's got a hyphen in homunculus.
Probably, yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, I'm getting worse results now. They're Jimmy's Roblox stuff. Why?
Oh, okay, that's really
I think
bad.
my daughter watched a lot of Jimmy's Roblox stuff, so it's like, if you're searching for something instead of watching Jimmy's Roblox stuff, you should watch Jimmy's Roblox stuff. You have screwed up. I'm typing in what... Oh my god. It's fine. I'm not...
Season 6, episode 18 on Cleo's channel.
Yeah, I found it. So do you actually do there is a segment We're at like the 35-second mark. Okay, it's just like a single
It's
frame.
not animated.
It's not animated. It's
not
just
animated.
question mark hermit. Okay. Yeah, because I didn't want to completely like... That was the thing, is I didn't want to seem like I was like stealing your bit. But like, it's an homage to the
like,
same source material.
It's Pokemon, Joe. It's like, it's not even a meme at this point. You know, it's just like everybody references it.
Yeah. Okay. So, core concept. Yeah, have you heard of Jimmy's Roblox channel?
Hello.
You want to hear about it again? Yeah.
Thank you, Watermunch, for the 7-month resub. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay. So. Okay,
I'm done if you're like nearly finished.
I mean, yeah, I was gonna say I'm basically at the point with this where it's it's at the point where I'm gonna maybe swap out some final art with like maybe a different skin or something, but like the thing is done. It's effectively where it needs to be.
C'est fini.
So yeah, I'm fine with this.
Okay. And you've got to eat before.
And I've got to eat before the thing anyway, before Vault Hunters. So yeah, I think now's probably a good time for us to break into our own chats and say goodbye to everybody.
Oh. All right, I'll see you later, Joe.
Bye, Cleo.
Bye.
It was fun as always. Alrighty, my chat. Here's what we're gonna do. We are going to full screen this again, watch it a couple times while people have a chance to tip. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Tony says you could also do a new Smash Bros. Reveal. Oh, yeah, that's pretty funny, but... Kindle says maybe since Joe has safe search turned on and Cleo swore on Twitch once, so she's unsafe to search. Yeah, I don't know what my YouTube is doing. Okay, so let's look at the... Okay, can I look at this full screen without seeing the boxes, though? Let's just go out here. Yeah, I want to see the little boxes. I feel like the animation on the spin in on the name might be a little bit slow. I feel like the name should spin in faster, which means probably the hermit should fade in faster because the hermit spin in and the oh, you know what? The body here is wider somehow. How is my body wider? Hold on, something weird is happening with the body width. Yeah, somehow the knockout version of my body is narrower. But only the arms. But these are the same model. We exported this in Blockbench into Affinity. Is there some cropping? Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at this. The knockout shouldn't be narrower on the shoulders without it being cropped on the sides. So... let's go back over here real quick to the knockout one. And look at that. Okay, so where are we? Knockout, shadow. Okay, do we have cropping? No cropping on that one. There is a crop. I fixed it. See, you only notice this stuff if you really look at it kind of frame by frame, but... So now when that fades in, yeah. So we still want to make the name rotate in faster, but that's not a huge problem. Yeah, we want to have that fade out, and that fade out should be faster. Yeah, we need to move that whole thing up. Okay. So Where are those keyframes? On the question mark. A question mark and question mark copy. So this is going to be hermit name. Okay. So we want to move the question mark opacity shorter. And then we want to have this spin in faster. That feels right. Muscle Bob says, I hope each hermit gets a separately posed silhouette, but it's probably too much work. Here's the thing, is it's actually funnier if the silhouettes are all identical. Like, that's part of the joke, is that unlike in the other things, unlike in Pokemon where they all have unique silhouettes, like, I'm not using people's Vault Hunters armor silhouettes here, right? Because that would be something guessable. Like with the bunny rabbit and the wolf, you could identify me. No. We're just using the skins. We're going all in on that. Okay. So I think we're ready to wrap up the stream here. Let me do a final refresh to make sure we didn't miss any tips via PayPal. Looks like we're all good on that. Yep, last one 44 minutes ago. Cool. Well, let's go figure out who we're going to raid. If I go to twitch.tv/dashboard. No, well, actually, hold on. I'm going to need my chat. Twitch.tv/following. I'm not logged into Twitch on this computer. Okay, great. Now I've got to get a code. Okay, remember this computer for 30 days. Hey, we did get a tip rolling in while we processed that. Thank you very much to... Let's see who that came from. I got the alert, but the actual information isn't in there yet. Okay, so while we... Let's see, this is from... Come on, refresh. From Albin. Thank you, Albin, for the, 16? No, 18. Oh my gosh, sorry, I'm like
basically
trying to do 8 things at once here, and that's a mistake. I should do one thing at a time.
Glitch feats are very
First off, we're going to rotate the camera 18 degrees. That's going to bring me up to 88.
Internally,
and Albin writes, have some lunch on me. Thank you, Albin. I appreciate it.
I love this.
Now
this was
we are
one of the more
to
fun, exciting projects I've
look at. We don't want to raid any of the other hermits who are about to go do Vault Hunters because they're all about to log off.
Strike Force Glitch.
Still there? Is Outsider Art still there? I can call him out a little bit because I snuck ahead of him. I'm still behind Bob. Look at my level 8.
I don't know this guy, so I can't vouch for him.
I need to play my game a little bit more.
But it says that it's a work-safe, family-friendly stream.
I'm the lowest level here. Look at this.
So hopefully,
I'm the rookie.
You know, it
Look
doesn't
at my goodness. Spoutnet has level 56.
So we're gonna go ahead and raid Todd Russell, who's got a V pin.
Here I am at 8.
He's about to be playing some Pinball FX.
Pinball M. I want to change that.
Looks like he's playing the thing first. He might still be setting up.
I like
but when
Pinball
you get over there, our raid messages.
Thank
Howdy,